next guest that we have here, we're talking about Feast. Foodchain's signature fundraiser, Feast, will return next Wednesday at Basic Tipton. I knew it, but when you read it, it's different. And feature more than 20 acclaimed national and local chefs. All proceeds from Feast benefit Foodchain, a Lexington nonprofit which forges links between the community and fresh food.
And joining us this morning to tell us more is Leandra Forman and Kristin Hughes. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Tell us, what is Feast?
So Feast is a one-of-a-kind fundraiser. This is actually the 5th annual. It started in 2017 and took the obligatory couple of years off for the pandemic. But we are so excited to be gathering together again. It's a foodie event like no other. Originally thought of by Weta Michael of Central Kentucky fame, needs no introduction. She worked with the James Beard Foundation and part of a chef boot camp and met women chefs from all over the country who are dedicated to food equity and building a better, more just food system. She told them about the work of Foodchain here in Lexington, and they said, that's amazing, how can we help? So every year since then, they've come together, come to Foodchain, come to our city, and built a foodie event where there's small bites, amazing cocktails, excellent bourbon, and just gathering together to celebrate food and bringing food justice for everyone.
So what kind of an experience will you get from showing up at Feast?
Well, you're gonna not be able to taste everything you want to taste. So this year we have 24 chefs all offering unique small bites. It's gonna be tons and tons of proud Kentucky grown produce, meats, eggs, dairy, everything, and of course all the booze. So we really feature some fun bites. There's also going to be an NA. We'll have West 6 Brewing providing the beer. We'll have we're going to have Castle and Key. We're going to have Ford's Gin. It's going to be a really cool event. And then each chef kind of creates this tiny little bite for you to taste. Not a whole meal, but you're getting to travel around and see how all these creative minds work with food. There's going to be sweet bites. There's going to be some really cool ice cream from Crank and Boom. And then we'll be featuring local aquaculture, which is something at Foodchain is very important to us because we grow our own tilapia and shrimp. But then a lot of people don't think about fish and seafood in terms of Kentucky, but we have chefs that will be using paddlefish roe, Kentucky marine shrimp, carp, catfish, tilapia. So all of these cool aquaculture items will be on the menu at Feast this year.
So tell us a little bit about the barrel selection experience, because I know Buffalo Trace is involved in that.
Yes, absolutely. So we are auctioning off a Blanton single barrel of bourbon, and this includes the experience to be able to go down to Buffalo Trace, have a tour, have lunch, and then select your own barrel of bourbon after tasting a few, and that will then be bottled into 750 milliliter bottles that can be picked up. So that is an auction that is going on at the same time as Feast. It is online, so you don't have to be in attendance at Feast to be able to participate in that.
How can we get tickets to that since it's going to be online? What do we do to find that?
So for that, if you go to our website, foodchainlex.org, on our scroller on the top of our page, there will be links to that auction as well as links to be able to purchase tickets to Feast.
Perfect. Ladies, thank you so much for being here. We're so glad that you were able to tell us all about Foodchain and what it is presenting, of course, Feast. If you have the chance, get your tickets. Looks like givebutter.com is where to go to, right?
For the auction.
For the auction,
yeah,
all
the
right.
tickets are through Eventbrite, and you can find that on our socials, on our website, foodchainlex.org.
Perfect.
And it's at a beautiful location out there,
It's
too.
gorgeous.
Yeah, that's
gorgeous.
great.
Horse country.
Well, thank you all for being here.
Thank you, guys.